everyone. Just checking in with you. I wanted to come outdoors and do something a little pretty and fun. Now, this porch is really plain Jane. Before I do anything, I have to refresh the metal screen doors. The first thing I did was remove as much of the rust as possible. And then I tried, because I don't have a paint sprayer, I tried using this Preval canister that turns any acrylic paint into a spray paint, because these are custom paints on the door, and it didn't work. It was a big fail. I tried 3 times. I'm pretty sure I followed the directions to the T. So I just ended up using a brush, good old-fashioned brush. And what I did was I made sure the brush was just not overloaded, because you don't want all the little round holes of the screen to be filled up with paint. I just repainted the porch so it looks a little bit brighter, but it needs flowers, it needs plants, and I've always wanted to hang planters on this porch, and now I have the opportunity to do that. Now, this porch gets partial sun, partial shade. It has sun in the morning, and then it gets shaded pretty early in the afternoon. So I am leaning a little heavy on the succulent family, because that I know does really well here in Southern California, and really easy maintenance is key. I am using a combination of succulents, ivy, because ivy just really thrives here, whether you give it water or not. It just does really well. I don't ever plant it in the ground because it's kind of a thug and it does take over, but in a planter, in a container, it does really well. But let me show you my plant choice, okay? I have the angel wings as my feature plant, the star. I have my calancho as my beautiful accent plant. Sort of grounding the planters, keeping low, are my echeveria succulents. And then my trailing plant is going to be the ivy. And the ivy in a more of the lighter chartreuse color. Okay, and remember, the planters are going to be planted fully. Okay, let me show you the planter that I'm thinking about. This is the planter. I'm going to put 2 of these on the porch. Sort of that classic look with the beautiful core liner. It does so well. The cocoa fiber liners do really well in my area, especially for succulents. They like to be dried out a little bit between watering, so this is perfect. It doesn't keep them too wet. All right, so they're going to be hanging here. So cute, right? And then there's going to be another one on this side. So that's going to be really, I think, very welcoming. So there's going to be a couple of these. There's going to be a couple of these. Right. There's going to be a couple of these little guys. You can see them. And of course, my trailing plant. A little bit of variety. All right, so let's get planting. I'm going to be using a cactus palm soil for the entire planting. Next, I'm going to put the angel wings, and it's already pretty big, so I'm going to take down some of the foliage. I got rid of most of the soil on the bottom of this angel wing. I'm actually going to put it here. Okay, so I am going to put in the beautiful calancho, and I'm going to put them at the end. So every other one is going to be the calancho, and then the angel wings will be there. So I've taken some of the soil out. And then I'm just going to place it in, put it in place first. Made a mess of this table. Okay, now I'm gonna try to stuff in this ivy. not even have room for this. This guy's a little bit hidden, so let me move him out a little bit more. That's the nice thing about these succulents, because they have such a shallow root system that you can kind of cheat and push these out a little bit. So let's go ahead and hang this up. I mean, there's nothing more satisfying than a mini porch refresh with beautiful, beautiful flowers that I think will be really easy to maintain, and it really does make a welcoming statement for the next tenant of this rental cottage. And funnily enough, it is the English ivy for the win. I can hardly wait for it to start trailing down. I don't know, somehow it seems very whimsical paired in contrast with the succulents. It's a little bit unexpected, and I'm loving it. Okay, well, that's it for Nutshell Living. I hope to see you for the next episode. Have a great week, everybody. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. Bye.